What is the concentration of A? Do you think it's the same as 1 mole per dmq? Can you type the group chat for me? Yes means it's the same, no means different. I wait for your reply. Very good. So everybody can tell me is, of course, not the same. So if it's not the same, then what must you do first? You must find the new concentration of your A. You must find the new concentration of A here. So which means in order for you to predict precipitation, the very first step is you must find out what is the new concentration of your ion. You need to find the new concentration. Because the volume change, the concentration will change. Same also apply to your B, the new concentration due to the expansion in volume. Okay, so right now I already calculated the new concentration. Can I calculate my ionic product and compare with my KSP? Is it more than, or is it less than, or is it equal to KSP? Then you can know whether you precipitate or no precipitate or saturated solution. Now, let me show you how I do it. So can we take a look together on the next page? We will work together on the first example. So you get a sense in terms of how we approach the questions. Okay, give me a second. Here. Okay, so this compound here, what will happen when 10 cubic cm of 0.001 mole per dmq of AgNO3 and 20 cubic cm of 0.001 mole per dmq of K2Cl4 are mixed together? So now you have a beaker here. This is 10 cubic cm. And this one is 0.001 mole per dmq. And this is AgNO3. Now I have another beaker here. This another beaker here is K2Cl4. And the volume inside is 20 cubic cm. And this is 0.001 mole per dmq. Now I'm going to pour all this thing into this beaker. And you have initially 10 and you have 20. Mixed together is 30 cubic cm. Now, just now we discussed, if you were to mix compound together, what will happen to your concentration? It will change. It will change. Same for this, same for this. So that's the reason why the very first step in predicting precipitation is to find out the new concentration of the ion of our interest. So first of all, you must know what you need first. You want to know whether it precipitates or not. That is the goal here. That's why they say what will happen. So I want to find out what is the compound I want to precipitate, which is Ag2Cl4. So you have AgNO3. Obviously, I'm only interested in Ag. I'm not interested in NO3. I'm only interested in Ag. So I want to find out what is the new concentration of your Ag. New concentration because it makes the expansion in volume. So the very first step is I take 0.001 multiplied by 10 over 1000. The purpose is for me to convert this to become a mole. Now after that, you need to divide by the total volume, which is 30. You divide by the total volume. Can I find the concentration now? Yes, of course. This is the new concentration. So the new concentration is 3.33 times 10 to the power of minus 4. Now, having Ag plus is not sufficient because you take 2 ions to precipitate. So find the new concentration of ClO4. So this is the new concentration of ClO4. I first of all find the number of moles because I'm given this is 20 over 1000 times 0.001. Then of course, you need to divide by the new volume. New volume is how much? 30. So remember, divide by the new volume. This is 30 over 1000. Then from here, can I find out the new concentration? You bet, I can find it. Okay, so once we got all this concentration already, what do I do next? I want to compare in terms of IP. Then I know whether it precipitate or don't precipitate. And I just mentioned to you that ionic product is IPR. It has the same mathematical expression as KSP. So what does it mean? That means that you have Ag2Cl4, I will have Ag plus to the power of 2 here, because there are 2 Ag and Cl4. Now, what do I do next? Substitute the value of AG plus into this equation, substitute the value of this one into this equation. You find the IP value. You see the value is bigger or smaller. So I'm just going to sub it in and give me a few seconds. This one will be. Then what do you do next? Then all you need to do is just press calculator, find the KSP value or the IP value, sorry. The IP value is 7.41 times 10 to the power of negative 11. Now this is the IP value and the unit is mole cube dm minus 9. Now your goal is to compare against the KSP. Is the IP more? More means it will precipitate. Equal means saturated. Less than means no precipitation. So let's see. My KSP value is 5.0 times 10 to the power of minus 12. Wow, minus 9 is more than KSP. Hence, Ag2CrO4 will precipitate. That's a key. Okay, so before you do your checkpoint, is everybody clear on the strategy? Find the concentration and find the IP. If you do, technical check is yes. If you're not sure, please let me know. Very good. I can see the great majority of you understand already. Okay, now it's your turn. This next question is a very commonly asked exam questions. Let me help you first. Let's see whether you know what to do. Just pay attention to this word called equivalent.